Good morning. This is Dropper Mike coming back with another segment. And this segment is going to be called Is Being Hateful Contagious? There's something I've had to learn the hard way. Some people will hate you and don't even know you. They've never sat with you. They never heard your story. They never walked a mile in your shoes. Yet the dislike is real. The resistance is loud. The energy is heavy. So the question becomes, is hate contagious? Spiritually speaking, yes, but not in the way most people think. Hate, hate, hate spreads when people are disconnected from who God created them to be. The Bible says in Hosea 4:6, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, not knowing, not knowledge of others, knowledge of self. When someone doesn't know who they are, they react to someone who reminds them of what they're not living. That's where hate begins. Where hate begins. See, when you walk in purpose, when you're aligned, authentic, and obedient to what God placed in you, you become a mirror. And the mirrors don't attack, they reveal. Some people see your confidence and feel hope. Others see it and feel threatened. Some people see your patience and and feel encouraged. Others see it and feel exposed. Because light does one thing consistently. It reveals what's already there. John 3:19 says, light has come into the world, but people love darkness instead of light because their deeds were evil. Notice it didn't say the light harmed them. It says they rejected it. So when someone hates you without knowing you, it's rarely about you. Rarely about you. It's about what your presence awakens in them. And here's the part people don't talk about. You actually empower the people who hate you, not by pleasing them, not by explaining yourself, not by shrinking, but by being obedient anyway. Your obedience forces a choice. They can either heal, they can either grow, or they can either confront themselves. They can either they can project, criticize, become bitter. That choice is theirs, not yours. Romans 12:18 says, if it is possible, as far as it depends on you, live at peace with everyone. Notice the wording, as far as it depends on you. You are responsible for your part, not their reactions. Hate becomes contagious when people gather around wounds instead of healing. Misery loves company. So does offense. So does jealousy. That's why one person's bitterness can infect a whole room. But here's the counter truth. So can faith. So can courage. So can healing. Proverbs 27:17 says, as iron sharpens iron, so one sharpens another. You sharpen people even when they resist it. Your growth irritates that refuses to grow. Your freedom challenges choice, what choose change, choose change. Your peace confronts chaos. And instead of asking, why do they hate me? A better question is, why does my presence require a response at all? Because indifference doesn't react. Conviction does. Jesus himself wasn't hated because he was cruel. He was hated because he was truth. The truth demands a decision. Matthew 10:22 says, you will be hated by everyone because of me, but the one who stands firm to the end will be saved. Standing firm doesn't mean standing loud. It means standing rooted. So if people hate you without knowing you, don't take it as a curse. Take it as confirmation. You're walking in something real, something anointed, something that refuses to blend in. You don't need to dim your light to make others comfortable. You don't need to explain your calling to people who never showed up for the journey. Let God deal with their hearts. You just keep yours clean, because hate may be contagious, but healing is too. And light always outlasts darkness. And that's the mic drop moment of dropping the mic for today.